My friend, what's good? Welcome to another video. If we haven't met yet, my name is Ted and I talk bass. This is Ted Talk Bass. If you're new here and you like the content, you ain't got to do it now, but hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe button, the bell icon for notifications so you never miss a video when I put one out. Having said all that, one of the homies gave me what I think is a great compliment and was complimenting me on my sense of time and groove. Let me say this. I think I have a pretty good sense of time, right? I'm confident of that. That's not arrogance, that's confidence. That comes from a few different things. One, having played with some of the best drummers in the country and having had my behind handed to me is one, but having good time and a good sense of time, in my opinion, does not mean that you never play too slow or you never play too fast. You know what I'm saying? It means that you are aware of when you're playing too slow, playing too fast. It means that you're aware of where you are in relationship to the band, the beat. Like if you're playing on top of the beat, if you're playing a little ahead of the beat, or if you're playing behind the beat, right? It's being aware and being able to either do those things on purpose or adjust, because we're human, right? And we change. It's like sometimes I'll start a song in this one outfit that I play with. Sometimes I'll start off, and the record doesn't start like this, but I'll, because of the environment and where we're at and what we're doing. Anyway, but sometimes I'll be like, oh man, that might be a little slow, and we'll adjust or whatever, because it feels good to me, but it might not feel good for the room. You follow what I'm saying? Or I'll, even right there, I felt like that was a little rushed in the beginning, but I was aware of it, right? So in my opinion, that's what it means to have good time. And I also think that it is something that we are constantly evaluating, right? You never master the instrument, any instrument, so you're constantly evaluating, right? Now, let me tell you, like, the godfather of all time exercises, in my opinion, is the Yardstick of Time and Groove. Now, I'm calling it the Yardstick of Time and Groove because when I first heard of it, it was from Anthony Wellington, and that's what Anthony Wellington called it, was the Yardstick of Time and Groove. Now, I know that there was some controversy with another creator. I'm not getting into all that. All I know is that with a little research, you can find out that this idea has been around since the 80s. That doesn't matter. There's a fly. There's a fly in here. Anyway, so it doesn't matter where it came from. What matters is that it's one of the dopest exercises that will last you a lifetime. I'm not going to get into the entire exercise. I'll let you do that research on your own. I'm not writing no tabs or nothing like that because I'm about to go get in the streets. But what I'm going to tell you is that the whole concept of this, my air conditioner just went off. The whole concept of this is visualizing time in the same way that you might visualize a ruler, right? And so you've got beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4, beat 1 again, right? And you're looking at that in the same way that you would look at a ruler. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, right? And it starts over again. Now I'm going to give you just like a couple of ways that I've done this exercise I've used this exercise, this tool for both myself and for students. I'm going to visualize time. So the first thing I'll do, and I'm going to do this all without a metronome, I'm just going to pick one note. I'm going to pick one note, and that's going to be the note D. And I'll play all of the downbeats. Every time the bar goes by, no metronome, no nothing, every time the bar goes by, I'm going to play a different downbeat, right? Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm playing 1. I'm feeling all that, right? And when I play also, my leg, so 2. My upper body is doing 2, 3. The beats, downbeats. 2. My leg is playing the ands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Right? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Rushed. So a couple of things. Number 1, I'm feeling all those subdivisions. Number 2 is, if I were like really practicing this, right? If I were really doing it for real, and I had a metronome or something on, I would think about this in the same way that you think about a meditation. Those of you who meditate, those of you who pray, like your mind is going to wander, right? But the practice of meditating, right, is to focus on that one thing. So that one object, maybe you're breathing, right? There's an exercise that you breathe in for 8 counts, breathe out for, hold, breathe out for 8 counts, something like that, right? So one of those things that kind of, so it's we're really thinking about our mind. I would then do that with all the E's of every beat, the ands of every beat, and the uhs of every beat. And then what I find is that the E's and the uhs and the ands, all those things, the downbeats, they all have a certain characteristic, right? They all have a certain characteristic. So I'm going to focus on just beat 1 right now. And I'm going to play the 1, all right, the downbeat. Then on the next time the bar comes by, I'm going to play the E. The next time the bar goes by, I'm going to play the and. And then the next time the bar goes by, I'm going to play the right? Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I stopped there because I was thinking, man, that and of 2 just by itself. So once you start getting into this, and number 1, like my bass right now is turned down because of the way the recording is set up. I don't have any amplification at all, so it's just essentially just me and the bass and recording into the computer, right? So just imagine getting zen with it like this. Now, listen, this is just my opinion. You ain't got to do none of this, right? God, I hope I turned the bass up when I played that, because anyway, I hope it's up because I'm not doing it again. But this is just my opinion, right? It works for me. It works for me. But I implore you to research the Yardstick of Time and Groove. Also, think of developing your time in the same way that you might think about a meditation. Right? Any exercise that you think of could be a meditation. Let's do this and of 2 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Now, I said the and of 2, the E of 2. So let's do the and of 2. 1, 2, and. Right? 1, 2, and. I was doing the E of 2. I know. Hit me in the comments if you want. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that could also be because I didn't settle, right? Maybe my mind wandered. So also I'm thinking like where, you know, like is my mind drifting off? Am I thinking about too much other stuff? Am I starting to get distracted? Right? And it's true. If you've ever met me in person, sometimes I have the attention span of a toddler. But you know, this is what happens. Mine is the first thing to go. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I'm just messing with you. Anyway, I hope that made sense. I hope that somebody found that helpful. And ultimately, anytime you watch one of these videos, I want you to feel like you're in the house kicking it with me and that we're having a conversation. So I hope that is the experience that you've had today. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, don't like the video. If you want to get more content like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the bell for notifications. I almost forgot what that was. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a video when I put one out. As always, my friend, peace, 2 fingers.